Africa is exciting.
But so it's not sector specific. What do you look for when you're trying to find the next time bank? Let's say if you're interested in data centers and AI, what is it that you're looking for? Is it the personnel? Is it, give us a sense of what ARM or ARC is looking for.
Well, African Rainbow Minerals has got 30,000 employees in manganese, iron ore, PGMs, and there's the mining company. And of course, in the mining industry, it's all about grade, it's about cost of production, it's about cash flow, it's about dividends, it's about the performance of the share price. African Rainbow Minerals is listed on the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. And we merged our company called ARM Gold with Harmony. And Harmony's got about 50,000 employees and it's doing exceptionally well. Copper mines in Australia, there's a huge investment that we are currently looking at in Papua New Guinea. That may require, we've got a partnership there with Newmont that might require as much as $4 or $5 billion to be invested down the line.
Is that what you're planning on doing?
Well, we'll be there for the long term. I mean, copper, if you look at the energy transition, if you look at the green economy, climate change will forever be with us, will forever be a challenge. And copper, as well as some of the minerals that we are mining in South Africa, are very important for the green economy, the transition. We're also trying to get a balance because many of our investments tended to be long-term. I mean, some people are good at making money overnight. I unfortunately have a lot to learn in that regard.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
So we tend to do reasonably better with a 3, 5, 7, and 10-year perspective.
Can I ask you about copper versus gold? Because this year we've been looking at the price of gold. I imagine that's been quite a boon for Harmony Gold and for your investment there. But you mentioned copper. In the long term, are you looking at maybe which mineral might potentially be more beneficial to the business?
Gold is a very cyclical business. I mean, over the last few years, it's done exceptionally well. And we started with 22% equity in Harmony when we merged ARM Gold with Harmony. And over the years, the gold mining industry has experienced enormous challenges, and that's why we have to diversify. But again, we'll always be in gold. And it has done exceptionally well. The price has gone through the roof. The central banks are buying gold disproportionately. And but our objective has always been to look at gold from a medium to long-term perspective. We're getting good dividends. We've got about 20 billion rand in fact, we've got 13 billion rand of cash, and we've got facilities of an extra 7 billion. And a lot of that money is going to be used in part of it in Australia and part of it in Papua New Guinea. But Australia and Papua New Guinea is primarily copper because from an African perspective, as well as from a shareholder perspective, you've got to look at those, and when you talk about mining, those commodities where you've got a comparative as well as a competitive advantage. So we'll stay invested in copper and gold, and in South Africa, we will continue investing in PGMs and huge investments in iron ore as well as manganese.
So you do think there is a substantial future for mining in South Africa?
Without a doubt. In South Africa and on the continent. But, we've got shareholders all over the world, and part of our obligation is to have a geographic diversification. So African Rainbow Minerals has invested in a copper company in Canada, Surge Copper. And that's going, it's going quite well. But we are competing, whether it's African Rainbow Minerals or whether it's Harmony, we are competing against some of the best companies in the world. And you've got to not just hold your own, but build a track record of success, of successively and consistently delivering competitive